Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. Today, Catherine and I are going to talk about something really special, something many of us love cats.
That's right, Alex. Cats are fascinating, aren't they? I mean, they are everywhere. On the internet, in books, and of course, in many homes around the world. I'm really excited to share some fun facts and helpful information, especially for our English learners.
Exactly. We want to make it easy to understand, so we'll use simple words and explain new ideas. So, Catherine, let's start with a big question. Why do you think so many people love cats?
That's a great question, Alex. I think it's because cats have this unique mix of independence and affection. They can be very loving, but they also like their own space. They're not like dogs that always want to play and be with you. Cats often decide when they want attention, and that makes their affection feel even more special, you know?
I totally agree. It's like they choose you, not the other way around. And when they finally jump onto your lap and start purring, it's just the best feeling. Speaking of purring, that's one of their most famous sounds, right? Can you explain what purring is for our listeners?
Oh, absolutely. Purring is that soft, vibrating sound that cats make. Most often, they purr when they are happy and relaxed, like when you are petting them. It's their way of saying, I'm comfortable, I'm happy. But sometimes, interestingly, they also purr when they are hurt or stressed. It's thought they might do it to comfort themselves, like a human humming when they're nervous.
That's really interesting. So it's not always just a happy sound, but mostly it is. My cat purrs so loudly sometimes I can feel it through my hand. It's a wonderful feeling. So, let's talk about some basic things about cats. If someone wants to get a cat, what are the most important things they need to know about caring for them?
The very basic things. Well, first, they need food and water. This seems obvious, but it's important to give them good quality cat food. Not human food, because some human foods can be bad for them. And fresh water should always be available, of course.
Yes, proper nutrition is key. And then, we have the litter box. For new cat owners, this might be a bit of a surprise. What is a litter box, Catherine, and why is it so important?
A litter box is like a special toilet for cats. It's a tray, usually with some sand-like material called cat litter inside. Cats are very clean animals, and they naturally want to bury their waste. So you put the litter box in a quiet place, and the cat will usually know what to do. You need to clean it every day, or at least very often, because cats don't like dirty toilets either. If it's not clean, they might start going to the bathroom in other places in your house, and nobody wants that.
That's a very good point. Cleanliness is definitely important for cats. And beyond food, water, and the litter box, what else do cats need in their home environment?
They need a comfortable place to sleep. Cats love to sleep, often many hours a day. They might sleep on your bed, on a soft blanket, or in a special cat bed. Also, they need places to scratch. This is very important for their claws and also to mark their territory. So a scratching post or a scratching board is a must if you don't want your sofa to become their scratching post.
Oh, tell me about it. My first cat, before I got him a scratching post, my armchair looked like it had been in a fight with a bear. It was a mess. But once I got the scratching post, he loved it. And talking about claws, should we talk a bit about grooming? Do cats need help with that?
Yes, absolutely. Cats are famous for being very clean animals. They groom themselves a lot, meaning they lick their fur to clean it. But for long-haired cats like Persians, you might need to brush them regularly to prevent their fur from getting tangled. Even short-haired cats can benefit from occasional brushing, especially to help remove loose hair. This can also help reduce hairballs, which are those uncomfortable clumps of fur they sometimes cough up.
Right. Hairballs are not fun for anyone, so regular brushing can help. And what about playtime? Do cats need to play?
Oh, yes! Playtime is essential for cats, especially for indoor cats. It helps them exercise their bodies and minds. Remember, cats are natural hunters, so toys that let them chase and catch things are perfect. Laser pointers, feather wands, little mice toys. These are all great for keeping them active and happy. It also builds a stronger bond between you and your cat.
I love playing with my cat. It's so much fun to watch her jump and run around. It's amazing how much energy they have, even after sleeping for most of the day. Speaking of behavior, there are some very common cat behaviors that might seem strange to new owners. Like kneading, for example. What is that?
Ah, kneading. That's when a cat pushes its front paws, one after the other, into a soft surface, like a blanket or even your lap. It looks like they're making bread dough. They usually do this when they're very content and happy. It's a behavior they learn as kittens when they knead their mother's belly to get milk. So when an adult cat kneads, it's usually a sign that they feel safe, loved, and very comfortable.
That makes so much sense. It's such a sweet behavior. And what about when they bring you gifts? Like a toy? Or sometimes even a dead mouse? Why do they do that?
Oh, the gifts. Yes, that's a common one. For cats, especially outdoor cats, hunting is a natural instinct. When they bring you a mouse or a bird, they're often doing two things. First, they might see you as part of their family, and they are sharing their catch with you, like a mother cat teaching her kittens to hunt. Second, they might be showing off their hunting skills. It's their way of saying, "Look what I did. Aren't I a great hunter?" It's a compliment, even if it's a bit gross for us sometimes.
That's a great way to look at it. A compliment. I'll try to remember that next time. It's amazing how their instincts still drive so much of their behavior, even after thousands of years of living with humans. So, we've talked about basic needs and behaviors. Now, let's discuss some of the benefits of having a cat. Why should someone consider getting a feline friend?
There are so many benefits, Alex. One of the biggest is companionship. Cats can be wonderful friends. Even though they are independent, they offer quiet comfort. Just having them around can make a house feel like a home. For many people, their cat is a family member.
I completely agree. My cat is definitely part of my family. And I've heard that having a pet, especially a cat, can also be good for your health. Is that true?
Yes, absolutely. Studies have shown that petting a cat can lower your stress levels and even reduce your blood pressure. That soft purring sound can be incredibly calming. They can help with feelings of loneliness and provide a sense of purpose because you're responsible for another living creature. It's like a little furry therapist, you know?
A furry therapist. I love that. And they are also quite entertaining, aren't they? I mean, sometimes my cat just does the silliest things, and it makes me laugh out loud.
Oh, definitely. Cats can be very playful and mischievous. Chasing a laser dot, trying to catch a fly, or even just tumbling off the sofa in a clumsy way. They provide endless entertainment. You never know what they're going to do next, and that's part of their charm.
Absolutely. Their unpredictability is part of the fun. So, we've covered the basics. But what about health? Cats need to see a vet, right? Even if they seem healthy?
Yes, that's crucial. Regular vet visits are really important. Just like humans need checkups, cats need them too. A vet can give them vaccinations to protect them from diseases and check their overall health. It's much easier to prevent problems than to treat them later. Even if your cat stays indoors, they can still be exposed to some things, so it's always best to be safe.
That's sound advice. And what about identification? Like a microchip or a collar?
Great point, Alex. Even if your cat is an indoor cat, accidents happen. A door might be left open, or they might get scared and run outside. A microchip is a tiny device, about the size of a grain of rice, that a vet puts under your cat's skin. It has a special number that links to your contact information. If your cat gets lost and is found by a vet or shelter, they can scan the chip and call you. A collar with an ID tag is also a good idea, but microchips are more permanent and can't fall off.
That's really important information for anyone thinking about getting a cat. So, to recap, cats need food, water, a clean litter box, a comfortable place to sleep, toys for play, scratching posts, regular brushing, and visits to the vet. That sounds like a lot, but it's all part of being a responsible pet owner.
Exactly, Alex. And it's a very rewarding experience. The love and joy a cat brings to your life is truly special.